What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Detroit Lions Rebuild here on the Sim Gaming Network with Madden 23 gameplay, and this is utilizing the huge patch that dropped in October that honestly fixed a lot of the issues. They definitely addressed the interceptions, and really the only thing that they have left to address, as far as I'm concerned, are honestly the penalties slider needs to work a little bit more, and then quarterback scrambling. But otherwise, this is a very good patch, and I'm utilizing some new sliders in this gameplay. So if you are curious, that's what's going on here. But anyway, guys, this is our fourth game. We are currently 1-2, and we are hosting the 2-1 Seattle Seahawks in what many people are expecting to be a shootout. This episode, rightfully titled So Close. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, man. If you're new to the channel, please, if you like what you see, if you like the content I'm putting out, man, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. We're climbing up on 7,000, and like the video too, man. It helps me out and appreciate it. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead, and as always, we're doing this game day style for the highlights. Let's hop right into the action. So here we go. Week 4. Home game for our Detroit Lions here at Ford Field. Last year at Ford Field, as we are rebuilding a new stadium, just an FYI. Anyway, we are hosting the 2-1 high-powered offense of the Seattle Seahawks, led by surprising, what could be comeback player of the year candidate in Geno Smith. But we are rocking the classic black uniform throwbacks. Love them. They look great. Seahawks get the ball first. Geno Smith's coming out, looking to lead his team to a 3-1 start after everyone wrote off the Seahawks after the trade with Russell Wilson. Not so bad of a start either. 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 724 yards in 3 games. Not bad. Seahawks first possession. We get him in a 3rd and 10, and couldn't find anyone open. We were able to get a sack and force a 3-and-out. So great start for our defense. Baker looking to shake off a horrible second half against the Minnesota Vikings. Last week, his poor performance was the sole reason we lost that game, and he's looking to shake that off in his first possession, first throw of the game. Picks up right where he left off with a pick 6 to the Seattle Seahawks, setting them up for a very quick 7-0 lead after the defense did its job. Baker's next possession, however, let's see how he responds. He's going to step up in the pocket. It's going to thread the needle to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Lions have said that they want to try to get him involved more in the offense. Jameson Williams has been the key factor. Amon-Ra St. Brown is looking to get more touches. We'll see if they're able to do that later on in this game. But later this possession, the Lions got a 3rd and 5, and Baker's going to find that man, Jameson Williams, to convert on 3rd down and keep the drive going. Couple plays later, Baker making some changes at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go ahead, play action, and you give him time to throw. He's going to find the wide receiver. He gets DJ Chark out, at the 1-yard line, setting up 1st and goal for the Lions after a beautiful throw. What a response from Baker. Very next play, they're going to go ahead and hand it off to their power back, Jamal Williams, who's going to get into the end zone. Huge response from the Lions. They're going to just instantly answer, tie it up 7-7 after their second possession. Geno Smith, man, rough afternoon in the earlies going for him. They could not block the Detroit Lions, and we forced another 3-and-out. However, Baker, after taking 2 sacks in a row on his own, he's going to take a shot to Jameson Williams, slightly underthrows, and we're going to punt it back after a couple 3-and-outs. Now the Seahawks back again on the move, and Geno's going to start cooking here. He's going to start heating up. He finds Noah Fant on a big pass play, which is going to then lead to a 3rd and 12 where the Lions brought the corner in the blitz, and Geno read it, found DK Metcalf wide open, who takes it in to the end zone for a touchdown. Seahawks are going to go up 14-7. Lions trying to answer. Baker, he's going to try to do what he can. He has time to throw. He throws. Yet somehow Sidney Jones magically gets a speed burst, even though he was beaten, and jumps up and intercepts the ball. I don't know where he got that speed burst, but must be nice to have. interception on what should have been a very nice pass play. This leads to a Kenneth Walker huge gain following the interception, which is going to set Seattle up looking good in the red zone. Detroit's defense does hold them to a field goal, though, 17-7 with half the quarter left to go in the second quarter. Baker trying to make something happen, trying to get his team back and involved. And I mentioned it earlier, they're trying to get Amon-Ra St. Brown more touches. They're going to get creative with a reverse, but the Seahawks defense sniffs it out. This would force a 3-and-out and a punt. Seattle gets the ball back, and they are grooving. Kenneth Walker with another big gain here to get them out. They were pinned at the 5-yard line. They had 95 yards to go. Kenneth Walker does his part to help them get out of the back of their own end zone and try to move the football away. Geno Smith coming back out right after a long run. He's going to take a deep shot to DK Metcalf, who torches a defender, catches it, and the Seahawks are set up first and goal from the 4 after 2 incomplete passes. Geno Smith finds Kenneth Walker, who shrugs off one defender and is able to barrel into the end zone. And just like that, Seahawks are up 24-7. They just went 95 yards. Baker is going to try to make something happen before the half. Remember, last week that was the turning tide against Minnesota. He threw an interception in the waning moments of the second half, and that's where it all went downhill. But here, he finds Jameson Williams wide open and gets them on the other side of the 50. Now they're looking at least a field goal. Why are we showing you this play here? Baker, he's just going to find Jameson Williams for a simple crossing route. He picks up the first down, but this play is important because there was a roughing the passer call. Baker took the hit, tack on 15 yards. Suddenly the Lions are looking pretty after a nice little run. They got second and goal from the 3. They're going to run an RPO, and they get DJ Chark into the end zone for a touchdown right before half. The Detroit Lions are not going to go away. Down 24-7. Right before half, down 24-10, and they get the ball to start the third quarter. Let's see what the Lions can do in the second half. Yeah, Pete Carroll, we know you don't like it. First possession of the second half, 3rd and 2. Baker is going to call a play action rollout. He has a wide open receiver, and he misses him. This could have led to a big play. It ends up giving Seattle the ball back, and Geno's going to step up on this 3rd and 4, and he's going to run and run and run. Nothing but green in front of him. 25-yard scramble for Geno Smith on a 3rd and 4. Not ideal if you're the Detroit Lions defense. They do end up holding, however, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to have to settle for a field goal attempt, which they do convert, and is back to a 27-14 game. 2-touchdown game now, once again, after making that field goal. Detroit trying to answer with their second possession in the third quarter. You're going to get the ball to DeAndre Swift. He didn't get as many carries as they'd like to get him, unfortunately, but when he did get his carries, he was cooking. He had a great day on the ground in the minimal carries. 4th and 2 at the 50. Detroit kind of feels like their back's against the wall. They got to go for it. They are going to go ahead and on 4th and 2, hand the ball off to Jamal Williams, who's able to bounce it outside. He's going to get the angle on the edge, and he's going to pick up that first down to keep their drive going and keep their hopes of staying in the game alive. However, a few plays later on another 4th and inches play, 4th down play, this time they're going to hand it to their fullback. Seattle's ready for it, right up the gut. He lost a yard on 4th and inches. Turnover on down. Seattle has the ball. Again, Detroit's defense back out here. 3rd and 2. Geno threw the ball behind his wide receiver. We made the interception. Awargier made the interception there, setting up Baker in company in great field position after the turnover on downs. And you know Detroit, after turnovers, they like to take their shots. So what does Baker do? Play action. He's going to let one rip down the middle to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Catches the ball, gets the Lions in field goal range. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Just outside the red zone, Baker's going to step up. He's going to look. He's going to find DJ Chark yet again. The Seattle defenders collide with each other, and Chark is able to get into the end zone. And the Lions are back in the game, people. 27-21. It is now a 6-point game. After being down 24-7, the Lions have clawed their way back literally into this game. Should be an exciting fourth quarter. Early fourth quarter, Seattle has the ball, 2nd and 10, and the pass rush for the Lions was not going away. Geno Smith took his 4th sack of the day on that, getting the Lions the ball back and a chance to take the lead or cut the lead in half. And then on this play, Baker's going to step up and find T.J. Hockenson on a 3rd and 9, and that pass play is going to get the Lions in field goal range, which is better than nothing when you're down 6. On 4th and 4, they felt like they had to go for it. Field goal is too far. They find Hockenson again. They convert to keep the drive going and to avoid a long field goal. However, after a holding penalty derailed the drive, they're left with a 42-yard field goal, which their kicker missed. So instead of being down 3, they are still down a touchdown. After forcing a 3 and out, Lions have the ball back yet again, trying to make something happen here. Baker's going to go play action. He's going to get hit, stripped, and the Lions do recover, but 2nd and 19, they ended up having to punt the ball away. 3rd and 2, Seattle throwing the ball. Couldn't find a wide receiver. They punt it back, giving Baker one more time to try to score. And on 3rd and 2, he gets the conversion he needs with 50 seconds left. Clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Baker, well aware of it, tries to force the football, and Sidney Jones picks him off for the 2nd time, ending any comeback attempt the Lions had. And yes, Dan Campbell, you are 1-3, and we've had some blown opportunities. This game, 6-point game, had their opportunities. Last week against Minnesota, they had their opportunities, and they blew the lead. The Lions are on the brink. They are close. They are there. What are they going to be able to do to turn this around as they're now sitting 1-3 after a quarter of the season? Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Detroit Lions Rebuild. Man, make sure you stay till the next one. I can't wait. I'm enjoying this gameplay so much, guys. That's it for me. Peace.